All right. Do 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 do
Hello?
do
Okay,
do.
that's mine. Okay, so this is happening because last time we played D&D last week, someone came down here and then I think it might have been no, it wasn't Derek. Might have been Matt. Someone bumped the cables and like two of the microphones got unplugged. And evidently it was these two, like at the dongle on the bottom. Yours, I think,
Okay.
is the. I think it's two.
Hello?
Hello. All right. Everybody
And
can
we're
hear us.
back.
We're all
Chaotic
here.
Nerds Podcast, episode 20.
That's Shane.
I'm Shane.
I'm Josh.
I'm
You
Nick.
He's playing with magic cards, and we were talking about how he's got the D&D set.
Yeah,
how
it's
Josh
called,
got
what is it
fucked.
called?
Yeah, I bought
Adventures on the Sword Coast?
Avengers of the Sword Coast?
Yeah, Adventures on the Sword Coast, I think.
Adventures on the Sword Coast. Okay. Yeah, Josh got fucked, though, because he got
a big pack of 30 cards, and I got a bunch of doubles and nothing good.
It was one of the themed boosters, right? That's what it was called.
It was just a themed pack.
Right.
It was a white pack with like 30
Yeah, you
cards.
got to pick like the color you wanted, right?
Yeah. My rare was cool, but that was the only thing. And I got no alternate arts or anything. So then I ended up buying one of those bundles where it comes with 10 packs, a dice,
Yeah.
the HoloLands.
Are you telling me the dice wasn't anything impressive?
Not really. I think I brought it.
Yeah, they really never are. Like he said this one's like an actual D20 instead of a 20-sided.
Spin down.
Yeah. But they're really never anything special because they're like cheap plastic and cheap paint and.
Yeah. Sometimes they look pretty cool, but
yeah,
I've only got a handful.
That's the one it came with?
Yeah. It's just a...
It's red. Well,
it's
pinkish
red.
Orangish.
Yeah.
It's orangish, I think.
It's a hybrid of colors.
Yeah.
You gotta buy the pre-release packs.
Big and bulky.
That's where it's at if you want lots of hollows and stuff.
Laza Hollows.
Well, I mean, like I said, that
laissez-faire.
That bundle thing I bought, I mean, it came with 10 packs, and I pulled like a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah.
I got like probably 6 alternate arts. I got 2 alternate art lands, and then 2 of the most expensive cards in the set. So it was probably the best thing I could have gotten out of random packs.
Because yours was like a silver pack, wasn't it, Nick?
I bought one of the special. It's like a collector's pack or something. Like all of the cards in it are alternate art hollows. And
it was like $20 or something like that.
Yeah,
it was $23.
You said you should have bought 2 and just kept one closed, dude. You could have sold it in like 50 years for $500.
I mean, you're probably right, but also, I don't know. The polls, man. We do it for the polls.
Gotta get them cards that we don't even...
Gotta get them polls.
That we play like once a year.
And yeah, we don't even go to tournaments or trade or anything.
It's fun though. It's fun. Leave me alone. I want to show this on stream.
I'm gonna pick which Digimon deck I want. And my sister's. I'm gonna have her order it tonight.
I did hear that some Walmarts have it, and they're only like $10 at Walmart. These packs are supposed to be 10, or the Digimon starter decks are supposed to be $10.
What are you doing after this?
I don't know.
I kind of want to go to Walmart then.
I don't know if I tried to look online to see if they had it at this Walmart.
They won't tell you what store.
Well, they apparently do with some things, but when I looked up Digimon, it didn't come up with anything.
Okay.
Well, it came up with one of those Digivice things.
Yeah.
And they said they had that in stock, but that's the only Digimon thing they said they had in the store.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's accurate or if it just...
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's region-based. Like if like trading cards are like really popular in like whatever area or something like that. Because like I'm sure they're like relatively popular where we live, but
yeah,
you know, like you go down to like Columbus, and I'm sure there's a lot more people buying cards because there's specialty shops and
and there's just more people.
Yeah.
Well, the shops down here are kind of really spread out. There's only a handful of them.
Yeah, well, we have like 2 within like 50 miles of us that are still open.
And it's like I try to look up where card shops are, and like it's so hard to find them online.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're all really small hole in the wall businesses that you know.
I know of a few.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't
guys.
think the one in downtown Akron's still open.
That one is.
Is it?
There
Yeah, I
was.
just drove past it.
Why were you in downtown Akron yesterday?
Me and Kevin got Zubs on our way over to Shy's thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, I wanna. Because I was gonna maybe go to like one of those stores to see if they actually had like, the starter decks and stuff. I kind of want to get the purple one because I pulled that one card, but
yeah, I don't know. I probably will buy blue. I guess. I think I got an okay number of blues in that pack that I bought. I don't know. I just need to look. I need to like go on there and like I'm sure they have a card list online or whatever. And
probably.
Not that I'm gonna know what the fuck they do, but I'm gonna try to find like Digimon that I like, I guess.
Yeah.
So
these are the cards that you said are only in Japanese, but the website has translations online.
No. Digimon's in English.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it was the Gundam cards and
Battle Spirits.
Yeah.
Battle
Spirits. Okay.
You wouldn't know, dude. You had to be there.
Yeah, bro. It's so weird that that Gundam card game. Well, it ended in like 2018, I think, and they still have their site is still up and it's still in English. It has all the translations and stuff.
But it doesn't. They don't sell the cards
in English. No,
in English. Yeah, that's fucking weird. This is like, I guess, kind of relative because like there's Pokemon cards and stuff like that, but Pokemon Go's under like boycott right now. Like there's like a shit ton of players boycotting it completely.
Because didn't they take off the like?
Yeah, so
you could play it at home or whatever.
They had like they had like
an extended distance from the Pokestops. And stuff.
And it wasn't even that big, but it was big enough to where like people didn't have to crowd around it because before it was kind of like like say the Pokestop was in. Like the Pokestop was right there in the room or whatever. You would have to be within like 10 or 15 feet before, and then they extended it to like 25 or 30 or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it was a relative like increase.
Yeah.
And not only that, but they there was this Heracross that was in the wild and in raids, and they made it. At least this is a rumor. It's not fact, but like it's people data mining. They took the Heracross, getting the shiny encounter out of the wild so you could only get it in raids that you have to pay for.
It's pretty lame.
Yeah, and then they made raid Pokemon harder to catch.
What the heck? They just try to make
they're
more
basically
money?
They're basically making the game a chore rather than having fun playing it. And I don't have the numbers, but like the first year this game was out, it's probably the biggest it ever was.
Probably.
But this year, 2020, like since COVID has happened, the game is like skyrocketed in players because people
want something to do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I started playing it again. Like I started playing it again before, a little bit before COVID, but still. And then they've done some other like, just like overall annoying, shitty things, and everyone's kind of just like, well, you're coming out with the final gen anyway, and the game's probably gonna die, and you're pissing us off, so we're not gonna fuck. I haven't played.
Yeah,
I'm with it because I want to try to force. I want to be one of the people that tries to force their hand.
Yeah,
like
I know Brandon, he was playing it. I think he stopped just because he was spending too much money on it.
Yeah. Well, it's like, so when you do raids, it's like, okay, if you do a remote raid, or even a raid in general, so there's like, you have to be so close to the gym to activate the raid without a remote raid pass.
Oh, okay.
You get one free raid a day that you have to be there in person. The remote raid passes work up to like, I think they've decreased the distance that those work as well. But it's like, I'll get stuff that's at like St. V down the road here and stuff like that. Like at that gym, I can like do that raid from my house.
Oh, okay.
So I have to pay for those.
That's like
though.
a distance. Sorry.
Huh? What's that?
That's a really long distance.
Like a mile.
Yeah, mile and a half.
Yeah, but I'm paying $3 for 3 passes. So, and the main ploy of them is like, if you're at a Pokestop or a gym and you want to do a raid and you don't have anybody with you, you can invite us and we can use those raids passes that we bought to come and do it with you.
Yeah.
So not only do you have to get enough people to do the raid, which is a lot harder than what you think.
Yeah.
Unless you're in like special groups and stuff like that, and even then, it can still be difficult.
Right.
You have to pay for it if you're not there in person, and even if you are there in person, if you've done one of the raids that day, you have to have the green passes, which you can also buy or earn.
So you have to have 2 passes if you have to have the remote pass and the other pass?
No.
Just one or the other.
Yeah. You can't use the remote pass if you're too close to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
You have to use these, they're called battle passes, which are green.
Yeah.
So there's orange is the one free one you get every day if you use it. You can't stack them either.
Oh.
So it's one.
So just one, unless you use it, and then you get it back.
Yeah, so like you can get 2 if you have it with you.
Yeah.
Use it, and then you spin the stop, and you haven't gotten one that day.
Oh, okay.
So you can get 2, but they only give you 1 a day, and you can't stack them, like I said. So you need to use the green passes you have to buy or whatever. So anyway, you get into the raid, you maybe like 30% of the time get enough people to actually do it.
Yeah.
Then you have to fight the fucking Pokemon that has an insane amount of combat power. And then, so you fight it and you beat it. And then after you beat it, you have to try to catch it. And you'll be like, I'm going to use the gold raspberry, which is the best berry in the game. And I'm going to make an excellent curveball throw, which is the best throw in the game. And I might not even catch the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I have 20 Pokeballs to try to catch it with. And I might not fucking catch it. Kind of feel like, I'm not saying they need to give it to you, but like,
yeah,
you just invested all that.
Right.
It's like a 10-minute thing at most, not
and then maybe money also.
And maybe money also. And if you don't beat it, if you beat the Pokemon and then don't catch it, you can't redo the raid.
Oh, really? It's just gone?
Yep. But if you lose the raid, like to the Pokemon,
you can do it.
You have until that raid ends, which is like 30 minutes. To try again and try to invite people again. Okay. You don't have to use another pass, though.
Okay.
So that is a plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you beat the Pokemon and you can't catch it, then fuck you.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah. So there's just a lot of like kind of annoying stuff that they do.
Yeah.
And then like they have the battle thing where you can like battle other trainers. Like remotely, like I can just sit in my house and like battle some other trainers.
Oh, okay.
During the COVID thing, they had it to where you didn't have, so before you had to walk like so many kilometers before you even unlocked it.
Oh.
And they were like, well, we don't have that anymore because it's COVID and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then everyone loved it. Like the game, everybody loved the state the game was in before they just undid everything.
Yeah.
And then they undid everything and basically like are refusing to change it back. So
pretty lame.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is, but I'm just tired of like Pokemon as a whole, as the company, like not giving a fuck what their fans think and doing whatever they want. Yeah. I'm not knocking their success. I'm not saying they come out with shitty products or anything like that. They're an extremely selfish company that does not give a fuck about their fans.
Yeah, and they're pretty greedy too.
Yeah. So I just like I kind of hope that this kind of forces their hand on at least something.
Right.
And then maybe it'll inspire people to do other things with other games and stuff like that. I don't know. But
we'll see.
Yeah.
I already am boycotting it because I don't play it.
Yeah.
I almost installed it like 2 months ago, and then I was like, nah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll play it probably. I mean, if they refuse to fix it or whatever, I'll probably play it still, but I don't think I'll ever spend another $1 on it. I don't think I'll ever do another event. I don't think I'll ever buy another raid pass. I'll just catch Pokemon when I'm out having fun or whatever.
Right.
Like I'm not giving you my money anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So
I haven't played that game since that whatever summer it was, like 2017,
16,
whenever it launched.
16.
2021 was its 5th year anniversary.
That's ridiculous.
That when didn't we like see Brandon playing it?
We went down to we were in
the falls.
Yeah, the falls at Riverfront or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were like walking and we were like, what the fuck, Brandon?
Just out by himself playing. I remember we would play it at the skate park too, because before when it first came out, there was like 3 Pokestops there. And then they updated it and made it to 1.
Okay.
Oh, and they got rid of the gym that was there.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
Yeah, they got rid of a bunch of stuff. That's when
The
I
Akron
stopped playing
skate park?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because they had one for the skate park, they had one for Derby Downs, and then they had a gym at the BMX place right next to the skate park.
I wonder if
they just made it one Pokestop.
I wonder if the owners of those properties were bitching about people like.
Why would they?
I understand what you mean, but like they might be annoyed because they're dickheads or something.
The only thing would be Derby Downs I could see, and nobody's ever there anyways.
Right.
So
the owner drove by one day. He's like, "Get off my lawn!" And then he called Pokemon Go. These kids playing Pokemans, get the fuck off my lawn.
I mean, the skate park is public.
Yeah.
So that maybe that's why that was the only one left. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of businesses wanted them to have Pokestops and stuff like that.
It was increased business.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if you have a gym. People walk into Jimmy John's and I'm like, "Oh, this is the gym in Jimmy John's. Fuck it, let's get a sandwich and sit down and play this gym or whatever."
Right?
Like,
yeah.
That and they have like sponsored gifts now, like where if you're like a Verizon user, you get like a special gift or whatever sometimes. Or like what's that one ice cream place? It's is it Ben and Jerry's? That's an ice. Is it?
It's ice cream. I don't know if it's an ice cream place.
It's like an actual.
Yes.
It's like a pink logo or whatever.
Sure.
A pink logo? I
think it's pink.
Google
Anyways,
Ben and
ice cream
Jerry's.
place.
Yeah. Anyway, they've had like stuff where they've sponsored, and like while you're walking around, a little gift will just like come and fly up next to your character, and you can just click on it, and they give you a couple little things or whatever.
Oh, huh.
Just like them sponsoring.
Yeah,
you
just
know.
to get. Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh look, Ben and Jerry's. I'm not gonna buy any, but thanks.
I'm sure it works on somebody.
Yeah, I'm sure. You're like an Acme and you get one, and you're like, I'm standing next to the ice cream. Dude, me and Jared were at Davenport the one day. And they have like the one Pokemon Go event, and this fucking creepy ass dude come walking out. Dude, he was like teleporting. I swear to God. I wasn't high or anything. Like this dude was like fucking we were sitting in my truck, and out of nowhere, this dude was right next to my fucking truck. I didn't see him walk up. Jared didn't see him walk up. So and he we had our windows down. He's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" He was like the fucking, it's like the dude from Resident Evil that has like the trench coat and like sells you shit. That's how this guy's. Yeah, that's what this guy's vibe was. He kind of sounded. Buying? Yeah, exactly. He sounded like that guy too, but he wasn't wearing a trench coat.
Would have been weird if he was.
Yeah. So he's standing there and he was like, "You guys ever heard of this game?" And I was like, "No." I don't remember what the fuck it was called. And he's like, "Oh man, it's awesome. It's just like Pokemon Go." And it's like they used like, apparently Pokemon Go used this game's like system to implement the stops and stuff. Like they used a lot of the same.
Yeah, well, the same company made a game before the Pokemon Go that was the same idea.
Okay, I think it was I think that's what he was saying.
I don't know what it was called, but
I don't remember. But yeah, he's like, you got like clans and this and that, and you got to join. Dude, if you guys join this clan, I'm in that clan, and we can play together. And blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, dude. I'm like, Jared's like, what's it called? He's like looking it up on his phone. I'm like, no, Jared, no. And the dude like went to like lean on my mirror, and I just like looked at him, and he was like, "Oh, I probably shouldn't do that." I'm like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't do that." So then,
why would you lean on the mirror of all things? Why would you lean on somebody else's car?
Right,
First of
you
all?
don't even know him. Like,
yeah.
So he's being all weird and shit, and then he starts walking away or whatever, and we look down at our phones, and we look up, and he's gone, like literally nowhere in the park.
Disappears.
I'm like, is this like some old like wise tale that people tell at Davenport? Like the dude that comes and advertises for Niantic. And then he like reappeared over by the fucking bathroom when we saw him next. And they walked up someone else who was playing Pokemon Go and gave them the exact same spiel. I'm like, this bro is like, this dude had to have like sold his life to this game or something to reach like the highest level. And now the stipulation is for him to stay at the highest level, he has to go around and advertise his clan to everybody he sees, or else he'll die.
Something.
It was fucking creepy though, dude.
Weird.
Yeah, he was. I'm not gonna say he looked cracked out, but like he didn't look like a healthy person.
It's because he's walking around too much.
I guess he's like not eating. He's just like, I have to get people in the clan. Are people still was it just a rumor, or did Pokemon Unite actually say that they were going to take out the microtransactions for the items?
Oh, I haven't heard anything about that.
Okay, probably was just a rumor then. I saw
Probably.
it somewhere.
It'd be cool if they did.
Yeah, I don't know. They would have to just like
Give people their
just
money
refund.
back.
Yeah, just like refund it.
They probably wouldn't like.
You don't even have to give them their money. You just give them the currency in the game.
Just give them the currency.
It costs you
back.
literally nothing because it's made up.
Yeah.
It's
like you're not losing
up.
any money whatsoever. It's like fucking
Well, they kind of are losing money because people would have had to put more in to buy other things.
Yeah, true.
So they kind of are, but if they would have made their game right in the first place, they wouldn't be.
Yeah, or just take it out and let the people who paid fucking have it.
That
I mean,
like have like
keep
just get screwed over?
their level of it
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Just be like, but you can't do it anymore.
Right.
I mean, that would be okay as well.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay. So Battlefield
Hit me with it.
2042 PC system requirements revealed. I was interested in this because it's actually pretty fucking low. Like, it does not seem hard to run at all. At least this is an IGN article, and they apparently got the specs here. So the minimum specs: 64-bit Windows 10, AMD FX 8350, or an i5 6600K equivalent. 8 gigs of memory. So like RAM.
Yeah.
That's not bad. A lot of people have at least 8 gigs. 4 gigs of VRAM. They recommend a AMD Radeon RX 650 or a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti.
Yeah.
So I mean,
1050.
well, this is like minimum, so like 30 FPS.
Okay.
DirectX 12, online connection, and then recommended is AMD Ryzen 5 3600 or an Intel Core i7 4790. 4790.
The i7.
Yeah. I mean, that's not hard to hit either.
Well, I think the Ryzen 5 3600 is pretty high.
The 4790, is that 4th gen Intel? I don't think it is. Because like when I had my pre-build, my i5 was a 4660, I think. And I got that when 7th gen was already out. I don't know. Intel was really weird about their numbers and
All
stuff.
of them are so weird.
Yeah, you're right. 16 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of VRAM, GeForce RTX 3060 or a RX 5600 XT. So Nick, you can hit the recommended requirements.
Came out.
Oh boy.
In 2017.
Okay, so it was after 7th gen, before 8th gen then?
2017. That's all I know.
I'm pretty sure that's after 7th gen, before 8th gen, because...
Oh, wait, no. Expected discontinued. No, that's when it was discontinued.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they have the discontinued
That's
date,
weird.
not the release date.
Which processor did you just say, Shane, for the recommended?
4770...
i7
4790. So, like, if you have a 7th gen, you're good.
Yeah.
Or higher. And then if you have, like, any of the fucking Ryzen series, you're probably fine. At least, like, you know.
And any graphics card made in the last 5 years, pretty much?
Pretty much, yep. Yeah, pretty much.
Unless you want to hit those crispy frames.
Well, right. Then you don't even have to have anything that crazy. Nick's got the 2060. He can hit those crispy frames on 1080.
I think recommended.
Crisp, crunch.
I think recommended is just 60 FPS.
Right, but, I mean, still, that's decent.
Yeah.
If you're...
I'm also playing in 1080.
Yeah, I think that's probably what they... I feel like they probably do 1080 when they do recommended specs.
100% do.
Yeah.
It's usually 1080 60, and then that's on high settings.
Okay. So if you played it on medium, you could probably get like 100, like your 2060, Nick.
Probably
ish.
Probably depends on what their settings are like.
Right. Yeah, if it's like a fucking bullshit, like low, medium, high for resolution, shades or shadows, and like effects or whatever. Like, I hate when games do that when they have like 3 settings.
Oh yeah.
God damn it! What are you doing? Should have textures, shadows, foliage if it's applicable.
It's so funny that you say foliage because fucking Rogue Company, the one game where there's almost plants, they have a foliage texture.
Yeah, there's like barely any
yeah
foliage in Rogue Company, and they actually have a foliage setting.
It'll be like,
but I mean, I think it's because it's an esports title.
Yeah, they have like fake plants in there too. Like on the one map, it's like when you go in the one room, it's like fake trees inside the like store or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never noticed that. Yeah, apparently, well, I don't know if they updated it yet, but apparently the Halo beta doesn't run that well on PC. It's like kind of hard to run.
I saw that it doesn't run that well on last gen consoles.
Yeah, I think the base one, it doesn't run that well, but
like the X, it's probably okay.
Probably. I haven't heard anything. I heard it runs really well on the Series S. Like it hits 6. So.
Why you gotta climb up there, dude?
Eddie, talk to the people.
He's like, I want ear. Get down. What are you doing? Come here, sit down. Dog.
Yeah, I don't know. Halo looks cool. I watched a few people play it, and it looks like better than Halo 4. And I didn't even play 5.
Yeah, apparently. Joey said he had the beta or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I
think he played it.
He told. Did he tell me he forgot to play it, or did he tell me that he only got to play it a little bit?
Brandon played it. He got into it. I was signing up for it, and then it said it was only on console, but apparently it was on console and PC. You just had to go to like 3 more pages, and then it's like, oh, here's the PC sign up part.
To like select it and shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they were doing a beta like that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was just versus bots, so it's not like it was like that great of an experience. I'm sure it was fun to see what the gameplay
it wasn't
was
like online.
No, well, you played with it was humans versus bots. So you played with a team of humans just versus a team of bots.
Okay, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it would just been cool to see what the mechanics are like.
Right.
But
is it closed now?
I'm not
too late to sign up.
I think it ended.
They're doing more.
Oh, okay.
So
this was like the closed beta, and then they'll have the open beta at some time.
I think they're just doing more closed betas.
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't come out until at least November, I'm sure.
So maybe they'll have a beta in like late September, like an open beta or something like that.
Maybe. There might be one this month. Who knows?
True. Either way, I'm pretty excited because I don't know. I feel like it's going to be good. I feel like the story's actually going to be decent.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know, but...
Well, people are saying it is because it got data mined from that beta.
Okay.
Apparently, they put the story stuff in the beta for some reason.
What the fuck, dude?
And people data mined it, and they know what the story is going to be like, I guess. And people are saying that it sounds like it'll be really good.
Huh.
So, I don't know if that's creating false hype, but...
Yeah.
At least sounds like it'll be cool. I didn't look at it because I want to experience it. But
right. Same here. I wouldn't want to spoil it.
So if you see something that says, here's what the Halo campaign's like, it's probably true. So don't look at it.
Okay.
It's probably true. The internet would never lie to you.
Well, I mean,
would never lie to you.
People are... The internet's crazy. People are speculating that 343 put this in the beta to lie to people that this isn't going to be what the campaign is.
Why the fuck would they do that? That's so much work.
I don't know. And it would be a disappointment if it was, because the story sounds so good from what they found.
They're gonna put in something good and then fuck it up and make it worse.
That's what people are thinking.
Oh Christ!
Like that's the rumors that are going around.
I was just bullshitting a conspiracy that just came to my mind.
That's what the conspiracy that people are saying. I don't know how many people actually believe it, but
hopefully
I
not very many. But
yeah. I don't, but you know.
That sounds like a whole lot of work for no fucking reason at all.
I mean, Josh, there's people who believe the Earth is flat and birds aren't real. So
Yeah.
The birds aren't real thing is so funny to me, dude.
There's lizard people living
on their
underground.
T-shirts. It's so fucking hilarious.
Like I know people who do it as like a joke. Like when COVID started, they're like, haven't seen a lot of birds recently. Like just as it's like a meme. But like there's people who legitimately think birds are fucking like
Well, there's also
spy cameras for the government.
people who legitimately think there's lizard people living under the earth.
Hollow
It's
Earth
not
theory,
impossible,
baby.
I
Let's
guess,
get
but
into
like
it.
nothing points to that. So
Yeah.
if you came to me tomorrow and was like, "Look, we have definitive scientific proof that that's real," I'd be like, "Man, I still don't know."
Yeah.
It's like last night I was talking to Rusty and somehow we got on the topic of like if we believe in aliens and all that other kind of crap, or like what we think's in the ocean that we haven't discovered,
Yeah.
and just random shit. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm like, it's like Bigfoot. I'm like, I just can't really get behind. I'm like, it used to be a thing, like in the past, for sure. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that, but like, it used to be a real creature.
Yeah.
But it hasn't existed for like over 10,000 years. And I don't think people are just fucking seeing. And Rusty's like, man, you don't believe in Bigfoot? He's like, how do you explain all the sightings? I'm like, bears.
Scared people in the woods seeing bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grizzly bears, not black bears.
Even though the thing is, there's no definitive pictures.
True.
That's why
And, like, you think
there
with-
really hasn't been any sightings.
You think with all this
period.
fucking technology we have, we carry a fucking supercomputer in our pocket, and you're telling me you can't get a clear pic?
Yeah.
At least like, something
That autofocus.
like, give me a break.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
There's nothing
Bring that
found.
Kit Kat bar.
Yeah.
Hey, Kit
But-
Kat, sponsor us.
I will say the ocean is kind of crazy because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no way we know what's in like the deepest parts of the ocean.
Right.
There could be insane amount of things.
Because we can't get any technology to go down to those kind of pressures in the depths of it and shit like that.
Which is crazy that we can send stuff to Mars, but we can't go to the bottom of the
We're
ocean.
like, oh, the ocean?
I mean,
Undoable. Mars, we're gonna be there. Don't worry about it.
I think we've sent things to the bottom of the Marianas Trench.
Is
Don't
that
know
the
what
deepest part of the
I
ocean?
think so. It is
Oh.
the deepest part of the ocean.
Yeah, but have we gotten them back? Because like at least to my understanding of how I've been explained things, because I legitimately go in random rabbit holes on YouTube about like super creepy stuff that we find in the depths of the ocean. That we can only I don't remember how deep it was, but we can only go so deep, and then our cameras all break from the pressure of being underwater so deep. They all like crush underneath, and like the components go out and stuff like that. I know we can't record the very bottom. Now whether or not we send like a little hook down there and pull up whatever the fuck we can, that might be a thing, but
I mean, they said that they've reached the deepest part of the known the ocean that we know is the deepest part.
yeah.
So I guess the ocean's huge, so
Well, right.
it's probably hard to find where the deepest part is.
Right.
But yeah,
It's the Marianas Trench. Well, as far as we know.
Right, as far as we know.
So, and they did, I guess, I don't know. In 2019, it's showing that we reached the bottom of it. I don't know if it was people or
I highly doubt it was people.
or Victor. Yeah, I mean, it says Victor Ves
Did he observe it, or
Scovo.
was he actually down there?
completes the mission to dive to the deepest points of the world's ocean.
How the fuck do you survive?
In a really thick submarine, I guess.
I don't think we have any submarines that can go that deep.
I mean,
This guy
Must.
does. He's got one.
Yes, I don't know.
this is what it looks like, just a fucking cube.
Oh, so it's super tiny.
Yeah, well, it's probably one person thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was like they were talking like a manned fucking thing going down there and like.
What? It is a man thing.
Well, like a crew,
Oh,
probably like one or two people on that.
probably just one. That's the inside of it.
Okay.
What's
still
this
wild.
article? I gotta see
Imagine how
this.
slow you have to come up. Like, what happens if you run out of air? You're just fucked. I wouldn't want to do it. Actually, I kind of would. Be pretty wild.
I would not.
Like I like the curious side of me would want to do it, but I actually am a little claustrophobic, so I would not want to be in that. If I was in like something big or whatever, I'd be like, okay, I can move around.
Yeah.
I can breathe. I'm not surrounded by nothing.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. It was in May that of 2019 that happened. It was 35,000 feet.
Imagine you're in something that small, that like a fucking
submarine.
No, yeah, well, like what are those? Dude, my brain is not working. Whales, like a big ass whale. What's the big ass whale? No, not orcas.
Sperm whales.
Yeah,
whales.
Like a sperm whale could probably swallow that.
Probably.
And imagine you're going to the deepest part of the ocean that we know nothing about. Remember Qui-Gon Jinn? There's always a bigger fish.
I hate you so much.
Imagine you go down there and you see something like that. See some fucking...
This dude is also like 55.
Four-armed dragon with huge biceps swimming around eating things.
I would not even be mad if there was dragons at the bottom of the ocean, you know?
I would not be mad.
I would not be upset about that.
I wouldn't be mad about anything that's in the ocean. I live on land. I can actively avoid it.
What if this dragon just gets pissed off and decides to come back to land, though?
I mean, hey, if it's only one, I'm pretty sure we can take it.
Well, I'm pretty sure what he went down in wasn't even a like actual submarine. It was essentially a sinker on a cable.
And then they pulled him back up slowly.
Imagine that cable broke. That would be insane.
Oh my God.
I'd be like, how many cables are connected to this? One? No, I want 3. Yeah. I want at least 3. Yeah. What's the tension rating? 50,000 pounds? No, I want it to be 100,000 pounds.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
How many boats? I want each boat to have its own crane for this. Each boat, each wire has its own boat with its own crane. Yeah. And each one of those boats is connected to a second boat with its own crane to haul that boat up if that boat sinks. He's got a fleet out there like, if he goes down, we're good.
And then they all catch on fire.
Somehow.
I'd be like, you know what? Then fuck it.
I was destined to die here. Ocean is a scary place.
Yeah, dude.
Scary place.
I watched this one video. It's like this weird fucking like squid. It looked kind of like a squid, but it had like a weird, like really wide head, but it had legs that were like tens of feet long, and they were like thin. They compared it to like Slenderman. Basically, it was like the Slenderman of the ocean, and like it just goes to like really deep parts of the ocean, and it's like floating above like that deep part, and it like goes around with its feet touching the bottom, and if it feels something, it just like snags it up and pulls it up.
Creepy.
It looks weird, dude. It looks like a fucking like thing you would see in like Dead Space or something like that. It does.
Like those giant spider crab things. Is that what you're talking about?
It looks super fucking creepy, dude. I don't remember what it was called, but and then like it was kind of like I don't want to call it a clickbaity video, but there was like 3 things that were like, oh, holy shit. And then like 7 where I was like, yeah, I know what a fucking pufferfish is, bro. Like,
yeah. Articles like to get you like that.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't even an article, it was just a YouTube video.
Oh.
It was some guy.
YouTube videos really like to get you like that.
It was a guy holding one of those shirt microphones to his mouth, talking with a green screen behind him of the footage. So it was like half-assed or whatever.
Well, he got you to click on it.
Yeah, I mean, it was still interesting. Like, if you'd never seen those other things.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, by that point, I had seen most of that stuff, so.
Right. Did you guys see the Sony had to stop McDonald's from making a PS5 controller and giving it away?
What?
Yeah, there was a special McDonald's PS5 controller, and Sony like threatened to sue them and made them stop their giveaway for them.
Why?
Damn.
I don't know. That's what's crazy.
It was just like it was a McDonald's branded PS5 controller.
It was like a custom made PS5 controller,
like new shell and stuff like that.
I don't know if it was painted or if it was like a molded shell or what, but like yeah, they took a PS5 controller, made it look like have McDonald's branding on it.
How can
and
you
they were
do
just
that?
it was just for a giveaway.
Yeah, how can you do that?
I don't know. Like
It's
if I painted a controller,
if you bought a controller and painted it and then sold it, they can't do anything about
yeah,
that.
I don't know. I guess because they didn't like do the giveaway with Sony or whatever. I don't know.
Like, hey, McDonald's, when some jackass sells that in 5 years for 10 grand, are you gonna give us part of his profits?
Yeah,
Something stupid like that. Like, no, we gave it away.
yeah. I don't. I thought it was so weird because like people do giveaways of stuff all the time. Like I'm sure other companies do it too, but apparently if you're as big McDonald's, you're not allowed.
Not allowed. Fuck off.
It was cool for a McDonald's controller.
Yeah, I mean it's original, I guess, like an original idea.
Yeah,
Trying to like get gamers to buy McDonald's, even though they already do.
I'm sure they do. Yeah.
I mean,
So, have both of you guys seen Grizzly Man?
No.
No.
Grizzly Man. What the fuck is that?
Grizzly Man?
Is it a grizzly person?
No, it's a
grizzly,
documentary about
man?
this guy who moves to Alaska and lives with the bears. Like,
Duh, bears.
the bears. He lives with the bears. He's out there trying to protect him. Anyway, it's supposed to be a serious documentary, but it's actually the funniest thing on the fucking planet. And I found a new documentary that is that exact same thing.
Oh wait, you know what? I think Rogan was talking about this on his one podcast like recently.
It's from 2005.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a really
This
old
gets eaten by
documentary?
bears. Spoiler alert, dude gets eaten by
straight
bears.
up?
I know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I watched this documentary last night called The Final Member, and just guess what it's about. Just take a guess based on the title what it's about.
So your members can be also fingers, so the guy's last finger.
No, you're on the right track, but no.
I have no idea.
Something about a cult.
About a what?
A cult?
Oh no, not a cult. It's about this dude in Iceland who runs a penis museum. He collects specimens of animal penises, and he's got every single mammalian species penis in a fucking pickle jar, except for a human. And this movie is about this guy getting a human penis to put in his penis museum.
Why don't you just cut his own off?
That's what I said, but there's this guy who tells him he's gonna do that, and it follows this dude through the whole documentary. At one point, he gets like stars and stripes tattooed on the head of his penis because
He's
because what? Because he's American and he's gonna put his penis in a museum.
Okay.
And he wants everyone to know that this is an American penis.
God, are you did Kevin wear off on you?
Dude,
why did you say museum so weird?
Museum.
It's so funny. You guys need to watch it. It's on Hulu. It's very fucking funny.
So it's about a museum.
It's a museum.
Not a museum.
A museum.
Yeah.
Museum. I said museum. Whatever. Fuck you.
What, did Kevin wear off on you? He says it like that.
That's how Kevin says it. Only
I don't know.
I think Kevin enunciates it just a little
more. Yeah.
You guys hung out too much.
Yes,
The Last Member.
The Last Member.
I probably will not watch it.
Watch it. It's so funny.
I do want to watch that Grizzly Man though. Isn't that on Netflix or something?
On YouTube.
It's probably
apparently.
somewhere.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, I've heard Rogan talk about it a few times, and I do want to check it out because they make it sound hilarious.
It's
not
hilarious. He
supposed
gets
to
eaten
be.
by a bear.
It's not supposed to be funny, but it's
Right.
really fucking
But, like,
funny.
apparently, the production of it and stuff like
Is
that.
it the last member or the final member?
The final member.
The final member?
Did I say the last member?
Yeah. Or
Wow, I
think.
suck.
What did you watch it on?
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't even. Oh, never mind. It does show it on.
It does.
Just watch that trailer and tell me it's not gold.
This is also an old one. It's from 2012.
Yeah.
Weird stuff. Oh,
It's real good.
We were talking about like games that were coming out and stuff. I forgot that I saw this a little bit ago. Diablo Immortal has been delayed to 2022, which sucks.
I
Could
thought
have
it
seen
was
that coming.
I thought it was already gonna be.
I believe
Because, I
thought
mean-
it was originally holiday 2021, but like, so it's not that big of a delay. But
Well, because Diablo 2 is supposed to come out before it, right?
I don't remember. Maybe. I don't remember. I would assume, because you wouldn't want the Diablo Immortal get overshadowed by Diablo 2 coming on after it. You know what I mean?
What is the release date of Diablo 2 Resurrected? I don't think this is right.
What does it
June
say?
29th, 2000.
Yeah, that's not right. Unless that
That's-
was the name of the first expansion or something like that, or the most recent expansion of Diablo 2.
I think
but It's not called Resurrection, is it? The remake?
thought it was.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't remember what the remake was called.
That Diablo 2 Resurrected beta release date leaked by Microsoft Store.
Maybe maybe there was an expansion back in the day that had the same name.
Supposed to come out in September. So yeah, I wouldn't
Okay.
think that Diablo, the next Diablo, Immortal,
Would
is
come out
supposed
the
to come out
same
year.
Yeah. Unless that also got pushed back. I don't know. I know we talked about it like fucking months ago.
Yeah. Apparently the beta is supposed to come out August 17th, according to the Microsoft Store, though.
Okay. So in like a week and a half?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you probably have to pre-order it.
Yeah. But it's coming out. It's just going to be on Blizzard, right? Or you said
Yeah.
Epic Store?
Microsoft Store.
Microsoft Store. Huh.
Yes.
That's cool. I mean,
Well, that might be. I don't know if it's for PC.
oh,
Probably just for Xbox.
okay. Yeah, dude, I don't even have Blizzard downloaded on my computer.
Yeah, it's for Xbox.
Okay.
You have to use the Blizzard launcher.
Which, I mean, it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, it's just annoying to have another launcher.
I know. They need to someone needs to make a launcher that launches your launchers in that launcher. It makes it think that it's a set, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
it,
I really
tricks the
hated that sentence. Sorry.
It's the only way I can explain it.
or that sentence has to exist.
Yeah. It's it tricks that program into thinking that it's opened in that launcher's it's its own native thing or whatever. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hire a dev team
Good luck.
just so I don't have to ever open Ubisoft or fucking Uplay ever again, because I hate those fucking apps.
Just take that to Mark and pitch it to his boss.
Mark, make this now in Hawaii.
In Hawaii.
Did he go back?
Yeah. He said he's probably gonna get an apartment there.
So,
He's got a
what is
lady friend down there
What is he doing? Just
doing lady friend things.
I mean, how is it? Where is he living?
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
Just he's just paying an insane amount of money in a hotel or a Airbnb.
I feel like if I had to guess, he probably was doing an Airbnb thing or something like that.
Which is still probably an insane amount of money.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Especially if he's going down there doing the same job he was doing here,
Mm-hmm.
is if he didn't get a raise,
Yeah, I don't know.
the cost of living there is way higher than
Yeah, I
here.
remember when we were in right out of high school in NatCo, because he was stationed in Hawaii in the Marines. He was like, bro, and this was back in 2013,
Right,
14.
yeah.
A gallon of milk was $5.
Yeah.
I
No,
can't
it's-
even imagine what it's probably $8 now.
Yeah.
Fuck that. And people drive like assholes and hit you on your bike.
People just drive like assholes.
To be
in
fair,
general.
that can happen anywhere.
Good, but
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just know I just vaguely talk to him about it sometimes, and he was
Right.
telling me he has a lady friend down there, and that was the main reason he wanted to go back, other than just liking it. And then he was going to potentially look for an apartment, and he said that he would maybe live there for a couple months, come home for a month or two, live there for a couple months, come home for a month or two. So
Listen, all this means is we got somewhere to stay in Hawaii. So
that's true. We don't have to Mark, let us sleep on your floor for all I fucking care.
Yeah. I'll
Watch,
sleep on your
he
patio,
lives in
my
like a
guy.
fucking
I don't
hut.
care.
He has like a shed.
Like a literal like thing on the beach.
like what you would see Kevin living in. Yeah, I got this shed. It's dope. It's like the shed, the size of the shed I have out back. You just like live in that.
It's like 3 by 3 feet.
Like crawls up top and sleeps in like the little rafter area. Yeah, I've got some straw down.
I have nowhere to put my cat's litter box, so it sleeps right next to me.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then the Marvel Studios What If. I'm legitimately excited for this.
What if?
It's a animated series. It's the first like high production one that they're gonna do. At least since they've been with Disney and stuff like that. The animation, I'll look up like some still images and stuff here in a minute, but the animation looks really fucking nice for being a Marvel animated, because normally Marvel has the really good live action movies, DC has the really good animated stuff.
Yeah.
At least they're trying, but they're doing all these different things of like, oh, so this all happened in the regular timeline, but what if this happened instead?
Are these like movies or just episodes?
I believe it's going to be episodic. So like, oh, if Tony Stark didn't do the snap in the end of Endgame or whatever,
Yeah.
and died or whatever. Spoiler alert if you didn't know. What would happen if he didn't do that or shit like that? So I think that'll be really cool, because it's just like, you're just like giving the fans like food for thought, basically. Like,
Right.
so I don't know if they're gonna do like legitimate alternate stuff that happens in comic books or not, or if they're just gonna have it all be original. I don't really know. I just saw like a super brief clip one time, like last week. Let's see here, Marvel If. Here, Legend of What If. This is an upcoming animated American web television series based on Marvel Comics series, same name. It is the 4th television series of Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The series is produced by Marvel Studios and will be released on Disney+. The first season will consist of 10 episodes.
So it is based on it's based on the comics of What If.
Okay, yeah. Which I've never heard. Are they? Do you think they're?
It says it's based on the comics series of the same name.
Okay, I've never heard of that.
Whatever.
So.
What if ? Question mark.
That's
the name of the series.
Yeah. I haven't watched Loki yet either, but I need to. Oh yeah, Miss Marvel. I think that's gonna be good.
Any of them.
Did you see the trailer for the new like 10 Rings movie that they're making? I forget what it's called. It's like some Asian name. Can't remember it.
For what?
It's a movie from Marvel.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's some person's name and then in the Legend of the 10 Rings. I remember that.
Oh, didn't we watch a trailer for that?
I think we did. Maybe.
I thought so.
Sounds familiar. But anyway, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like the first 2 episodes are a little slower, and then the ones after that are good. Because it just like takes a minute, and like it took me a minute to get back into like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's like when I watch like My Hero or whatever. Even if the first couple of episodes of the season that are good, I'm always like, I got to get back into this because I'm not like into the swing of this pacing or this comedy or this series, like the way they do their action, or you know what I mean? Like sometimes it takes me a minute to actually become immersed and stuff like that.
And didn't you say they skipped the manga for My Hero this week?
Yeah, it was this week or last week. I can't remember.
Oh, because they apparently came out with like a special one. I don't know.
The chapter or something.
Yeah. It would like show more on Endeavor training.
Okay.
Midoriya, Goto, and Bakugo. That's
why it was a special episode.
It was a special chapter. It said it was released in Shonen Jump.
That's weird because it's like
like far away,
like
yeah.
120
way back.
chapters ago.
Yep. That's what it said.
That's odd. I mean, whatever. It could be cool, but
yeah,
like a flashback thing or something.
Yeah, and right now the movie apparently is only in theaters in Japan. So
yeah, my app hasn't been updated in like a week and a half. I think the like 2 people that actually make this app probably on vacation or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So I've been reading stuff elsewhere. There's other websites I'll use, but
yeah.
as far as I know, they skipped last week, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this let me see if I can find like a. I guess this shows this cast release date. This is like partial of the animation style. Pull this up really quick on Term. It looks appealing, right? Like,
Yeah.
I like the color saturation and stuff like that for sure. Let's see,
Like Captain Britain.
I think that's legitimately what it is. Normally, it's like I kind of like this character's look better. Normally it's a guy.
Oh yeah.
But he has like a really fucking weird mask, and I never liked it in the comic book because it just made him look goofy. It was literally like what's on her chest on his face.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Oh, look, it's Hawkeye as a zombie. Oh, they're gonna do zombies? Nice. Marvel Zombies is a real thing.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Let me...
Oh, it's like cell shaded.
I guess I haven't really seen a whole lot on it, to be honest. I don't think I've seen this.
It's more than a linear path. It's a prism.
You see this, Nick?
Possibility. Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
Can you hear us, Nick?
Nick. Nick.
I forgot to unmute my mic. Sorry. I can hear you.
You can see this?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. I do like the animation. It looks like cool.
I was promised an army.
Looks like the Telltale series.
Oh yeah, it does.
It looks a little bit better in my opinion. Like it looks smoother.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah,
I
but-
mean, like the same art style.
Yeah, like caricatures and stuff.
You sure don't seem too freaked out about all this, kid. What you doing out there all by yourself anyway?
Exploring the world.
Sounds like they have all the original voice actors
So
too.
why stop
So
us
yeah,
one world
dope.
when we can show you all of them?
I am the Watcher.
Oh, they got the Watcher,
I am your guide.
Just
to these
riding
vast new
the Iron
realms.
Giant.
Iron Man Mark 1 or something like that.
Follow me and dare to face the
Captain
unknown.
Marvel, Thor, Zombie Captain America.
Here, have it back.
Good question.
Imagine fighting a zombie super soldier.
Well, I mean, you're a super soldier yourself, so
What
Yeah,
if?
at
you're right.
least in that.
Yeah.
Give me the tour.
Oh no, how are they gonna do Chadwick Boseman? I wonder if he did it before he died.
I fucking doubt it. This was like
Yeah.
just announced like less than a month ago.
I mean, didn't he die in like 2020?
I'm pretty sure it was 2019.
Holy shit.
I don't know. Time's been flying by.
I think it was 2019 because it happened. Don't quote me. I
I
think
can
it
look
was
it up.
right after
What's his
Endgame
name?
came out.
I'm gonna quote you on this.
Chadwick Boseman. CHADWICK.
There we go. It's the first thing that comes up.
Chadwick?
2020, August of 2020.
August 20. So a
So it's
year.
a year.
A year ago.
I mean that what that comes out in like 3 days.
Sure. Cool.
I mean, there's long production periods on these
Yeah.
animated things. He might
Yeah.
have done it.
And I mean the trademark in that trailer was 2020.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah. I kind of doubt it, but
I doubt
maybe.
it too, but maybe.
Just look at the cast.
Where was it at? Said that.
Thought it said cast too.
Who was the other one that we clicked
Chadwick
on?
Boseman. He is on it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm still not sold that he read all those lines. Maybe they took like sound bites.
Yeah.
But maybe. I mean, I have no idea. Yeah, it says cast, characters, release. What the fuck? Like, streaming on Disney Plus. Trailers and extras, overview, gallery, latest news, videos, what if.
It does say it's the last performance of him.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, She-Hulk, that should be cool. Forgot Hawkeye was becoming a thing. I'm honestly kind of liking that they're just doing these series anyway. Like,
Yeah.
they're still really high production. If anything, you get more information.
Right.
So, fine with me.
And it's like that way, if like one episode's bad, it doesn't ruin. It's not like the whole movie's
right,
bad.
Yeah, exactly. So, I never got any more updates on the Scarlett Johansson screwing screwing Disney. I was gonna say screwing Disney over, but she hasn't. Suing Disney.
Disney kind of screwed her over.
Yeah,
Kind of.
so she's suing them. You know,
What is she suing them for?
So there was some stipulation in her contract for the new movie that she came out with that they couldn't release it on Disney Plus and in theaters at the same time, and they did. So she had a problem with it, and she is suing them. How well it's going, I don't know.
I mean,
if it's even still a thing, I don't know.
yeah, if it's in her contract, she kind of has like the right to do it.
Right.
Yeah, but
I don't know why a company would like
Go against it.
yeah, put it in their contract and then like, yeah, nah, we're not doing that.
Right.
yeah.
I'm not sure. I just know like that's what's going on.
I mean, it's not like she's not making an insane amount of money.
Yeah, I feel like it. Like I was telling you when we were in Columbus, like I feel like it's probably some moral thing for her or something
Maybe,
like that.
yeah.
Like maybe she wanted it to come out in the movies to support the movies, or maybe she didn't want it to come out in the movies right away because of COVID. I don't know.
Right.
But like if that could be a potential.
Right. Yeah.
Either way, she might make a lot of more money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or she might never be in a Black Widow movie ever again.
I wouldn't really care. I
One or the other.
wouldn't give a fuck about the movie anyway. I like her
Or maybe both.
as like an actor or whatever, but I really don't like Black Widow as a character that much. At least in the live action stuff. I really don't know why either. I just don't really care for her. Maybe it's because everybody overhypes her and
Yeah, I just don't care really either way.
Yeah.
Or, like she's there, she's
like,
not.
I'm not
she's
saying
not.
it's bad when she's on screen by any means. Like, that was fine and everything. Don't really care about the character.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Oh.
Yeah, I just kind of wonder when that My Hero movie is gonna come out over here.
I don't know. I know they put posters out for it and stuff like that, like online posters and like
'Cause I couldn't
it's
even.
it's them in their 3 like semi-identical costumes. Midoriya, Todoroki, and Bakugo.
Oh yeah, I couldn't even find out. Like I looked up the movie and there wasn't even like a plot synopsis to tell me what it was about.
Right? Yeah, they only had the name and that one poster, as
Like
far as I remember. Two
or
heroes, I
something?
believe. Yeah. No, 2 Heroes was the one we saw in theaters.
Oh, was it?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because that was the one where Bakugo and Midoriya had to share one for all or whatever.
Yeah.
And what was it? Fuck, what was it called? I think
World Heroes Mission.
World Heroes Mission. Yeah, because it has to do with them going like out of Japan, I believe. But yeah, like they released the one poster of them standing there in like those costume that's like all kind of look the same. They're just different color, and then they put the name out, and then I think they just put like the year that it was going to come out or something like that originally.
Oh yeah, I mean
There wasn't a lot of information on it ever, as far as I saw.
earned 310 million yen on its first day.
I don't know if that's a lot.
It's like
Not really.
100 yen is $1 or 1,000 yen is $1.
I think it's 1,000.
I think 1,000 yen is $1.
So divide that by 1,000, so 30 million.
300,000.
Wait,
How many yen did you say?
310 million.
So
So
300,000.
Yeah, sure, ish. No wait,
One Japanese yen is 0.00091 cents or dollars. So I mean,
Pretty close.
So it's 2 million. Well, 3 million.
how many yen did you say it was?
300 million. It's $3 million. It's $3 million.
Roughly $3 million.
US dollars.
300
For the
300
opening
million
day?
yen.
The opening day, yeah. No. It's 300 million yen. It's I literally just did the conversion. It's $3 million
Yeah.
US dollars.
Okay.
Sorry, 2.8 to be exact.
2.719.
I know there's a
No,
lot less.
2.809.
I know there's less people in Japan than there is in America. That's all I can really correlate with that. I don't know if that's good or bad or in between.
I mean, for like a major like blockbuster movie, that would be like absolute dog shit.
Yeah, but it's not a major blockbuster movie. It's like a
I know that's what I'm saying. That's like
right. Yeah, I mean
on the
that could be.
scale.
I feel like my gut feeling's telling me that's like moderate. I feel like they probably wanted it to do better.
I don't know. Here, let me see. Well, because the Gundam movie that came out like a month ago,
Mm-hmm.
that one's the best Gundam movie since the 80s, I think.
Okay,
So let me see what that one made.
gotcha. I do know the My Hero movies do really well over here.
Well, I don't think it's gonna show what it said, but in the first 38 days in theaters, it did $17 million. So
In 30 days.
yeah.
And that was the opening for My Hero. Was the weekend or the day?
The day.
Okay, well then I feel like
So
that's
it's
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's not China. China's the huge movie market. So,
Better than
like I was telling you about Fast and Furious in China, about how they make so much fucking money over there with it.
Yeah.
Do they?
Oh,
I didn't
dude.
know that.
Yeah, dude.
Though that's what's you say that that's not a lot of money for an opening box office, but
Well, he
like,
was saying if that was like a Marvel movie and that's what the Marvel movie did, like in America,
I'm guessing that Japanese people don't watch as many movies because
I would
Gundam
assume.
Hathaway's it topped the Japanese box office in its first weekend, and it didn't even earn as much as My Hero.
Yeah.
So that's probably really good for My Hero,
Right.
in Japan.
Yeah, it's not handheld, so. Let's go to the handheld movies. Everybody gets like handed like a little tablet, and they just all sit there. Oh yeah, I want to see it. I'm gonna have to try to pay more attention to see when it might come out and stuff like that here.
Yeah.
I mean, the last one we saw was good.
Is this one like take place where they're at in the show or the manga?
To my understanding, it takes place when they're with Endeavor.
Oh, okay, so like at least around where the show's at.
Yeah, I guess. I haven't watched the show in like 4 weeks, so.
They're with Endeavor right now.
Have they done anything with the villains yet?
No.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, so I looked this up.
Yeah.
Well, sort of. It popped up when I was looking something else up. Apparently, they're skipping the villain arc, or they're like putting it at a different place. I don't know.
Dude, oh my god.
That's what
I'm like, oh my god.
the worst news you've heard all day.
Yeah. That's fucking horse shit. Like, what are they doing with this fucking anime, dude? It's just like they went from like being super good about it the first 2 seasons to slowly shitting the bed. I'm not saying their production or anything like that's bad or like, but like, dude, your pacing is not great.
It says it's jumping to the Endeavor agency. Wait, what? I don't know. Following that arc is, I don't know what. Like I said, that was maybe from a while ago. So
Either way, if they're not doing it in order, that's fucking stupid because it matters to the story.
yes, it says
They just want to do some Christopher Nolan bullshit and tell the story backwards.
This is from June, and it says My Hero's 5th season to mix up the manga's arc structure.
Dude. Like, I can only give you tens of examples of how this has been fucking horrible for other series. When you start doing your own thing and not following the manga, and then like 10 years later you have to remake the fucking series because you fucked it up so badly, and people don't like what you did. Not that what you did originally is bad, but comparatively, when people compare it to other things, they're like, "Oh wait, what the fuck? Why would they do that?"
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's disappointing. Just how, like, in one, spoiler alert, a little bit, and I'm not gonna.
Okay,
Like-
so, well, from what it looks like, it just looks like the villain arc in the manga happens before they go with Endeavor.
So they do. It's like a thing where it's like splits. They're like, oh, we're doing our hero thing with Endeavor. Spoiler alert. They're doing their hero thing with Endeavor, and then when they start doing it, they show a little bit, and then they go to the heroes or the villains,
Okay.
and they do that, and then at the end of that, they go and show like the last little bit of the
So,
agency stuff.
I mean, it doesn't seem like they're mixing it up that much, hopefully.
Yeah, I just
So,
there,
I mean,
there
it's
are
still
there are events that happen in between those two things that transpire and matter to how things play out.
Yeah. I guess we'll see.
But so like in One Piece, I guess there's no spoiler. I'm not gonna. So
years old, I'm sure.
no,
Oh, no.
it's the episode is already out, but there's a thing that happens later in the anime. Eventually, it will happen in the anime. It's already happened in the manga with a certain character, and they literally. It's not. I guess it's not a spoiler because if you haven't seen the newest episode of One Piece, then I guess spoiler alert. But so Zoro, they show that he has Conqueror's hockey in the anime, and they don't directly say it, but then fucking Crunchyroll puts out a clip on their fucking social media that says Zoro's Conqueror's hockey with a fucking clip of it, and I'm like,
it is not out in the anime, or
no, it's in the anime. But they put it in the anime about 45 episodes too early.
Oh.
And they literally are going to spoil his huge moment in the entire arc of when it gets revealed. And I literally, like, when I was reading it, when they, like, what he does when you find out that he has it in the manga, you're like, holy fucking shit, that was amazing.
Yeah.
And when they did it in the anime, all they did was he was, like, walking through, like, a party with some cannon fodder, and then he just, like, knocked them down. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like he just randomly gets it later in the manga and it wasn't like anything cool. No, he had like a super epic, badass moment in the manga. And then it was like a huge reveal.
Yeah.
Like in the manga community, it was a huge thing.
Right.
And they're just like, oh, the anime's like, well, whatever, we're just going to give it to him now.
That sucks.
Yeah, it legitimately pissed me off. I told Jared, because Jared's like in the Wano arc now. The dude's cruising through that fucking anime.
Watching like
insane,
10
bro.
episodes a day.
It's been like not even a year, and he's fucking already like almost caught up with the fucking anime.
Jesus.
He's like 40 episodes behind in the anime or so.
Wow.
Maybe 50 at the very most.
Well, you gotta have somebody to talk to soon.
Yeah, I talked to him about the stuff that he. I told him like to start paying like really close attention to stuff because there's a lot of callback stuff that if you're like me, where you watched it as it was coming out, you kind of like miss it because it's so not in, like fresh in your head or whatever.
Right.
But I told him, I was like, I can't remember what episode number it was, but I was like, hey, skip the episode completely. He's like, why? I was like, because trust me, you're going to appreciate the moment that it really actually happens for real later. I was like, and in that episode, nothing actually transpired. It was like oh, we're going through and we're beating the shit out of some guys eating food and we're getting mad about red bean soup. Like,
fun.
Yeah, I mean, it is still like a good episode, but
Yeah, just
it's not pertinent to what was going on.
oh.
So he can skip it and miss no information at all.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, dude, just skip that episode. He's like, okay, cool, I'll skip it. Do you got anything else, Nick?
I've got a couple cool things. So
Okay.
I was at the record store yesterday, and you're never gonna guess what I. Unless I told you last night, I don't.
You told
remember.
me.
What was it?
The fucking Empire Strikes Back soundtrack on vinyl.
That's fucking dope,
Yeah.
dude.
Right? I love
That's
it.
fucking awesome.
Except you thought it was A New Hope last night.
yeah.
Which that one's probably better,
So
in my opinion.
was it brand new or was it used?
It's brand new.
Which store was it at?
It's the one in Highland Square, like by Zubs and the.
Oh, okay.
Chipotle and
Yeah.
stuff.
I thought you meant you like down by you was where you got it at or something.
No. That what? There's the new Venom movie. This or Let There Be Carnage or something. I can't.
Oh, that's right.
The trailer looks awesome. Everybody should go check that out.
Oh yeah. I just haven't been keeping up with movies at all lately.
Yeah, I try to. I normally try to keep up with when they come out and stuff, and that they are coming out, and I don't watch them.
Woody Harrelson is Carnage.
My parents have they got AT&T,
So
and
that gives you HBO Max.
yeah, so they gave me their login or whatever, and
Yeah. We have it. Shy just can't figure out the password.
oh yeah, AT&T
HBO
Shy
Max
has,
is great.
Shy has AT&T.
Okay, through her phone.
Yeah.
Okay, my parents have AT&T internet,
Oh.
which is trash.
really?
Yeah, it's fucking garbage.
Well,
Unless you have the fiber.
Yeah, I was about to say they came out with fiber around here, I think.
Not my area. 2 blocks that way they got it. Not on my road.
I think they did on mine.
Yeah, my
'Cause
parents.
at least I
don't-
got mail that said they did.
My parents don't have fiber.
I didn't look it up, but
It's just so stupid that it's like it's 2 roads this way and not over right here. Like,
yeah, and they just didn't feel like putting it in over here.
I don't know. Like I've called them a couple times and they're like, "Hey, you have fiber in my area yet?" No, we'll get it soon though. Oh, you can fuck off till you do because I'm not having your shitty 50 megabit download.
Oh, it's
and,
terrible.
And
yeah,
like
I had
3
it for
megabit upload.
I had it for like 3 years, I think.
Like if it's 100 and like I was living by myself and I'm the only one using the internet, whatever. But like, because they were trying to talk me out, they were trying to talk me into doing it, and I was like, no. I'm like, I get 400 right now, and they're like, well, your bill would only be $60 a month, and I'm like,
That's
okay, I pay 100 now. So if we're going dollar for dollar, I'm still like way ahead.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, oh well, Spectrum it's a split line, so your neighbors, you share it with your neighbors if they have it. Ours is dedicated, so you're guaranteed 50. And I'm like, that's cool. I live around old people and people who ride motorcycles all day long. I don't think I'm really sharing it with very many people.
Yeah. The only thing is in a couple years I probably will switch to something else.
Yeah, I want to get fiber when it's available.
Or well, only because no matter what, Spectrum increases your bill by $5 every 2 years.
It should work the opposite way.
Yeah. And no matter, because I started off like $45 and I'm up to like 70
Really?
something.
Yeah, mine was promotion periods. So mine was originally it was when we were at the apartment, it was $50 a month for the 100 download. And then after that year it went up to 70, and then we moved in here and I did another promotion thing cuz I changed my plan. So I got the 200 down with like basic 70 channels of cable, only online, no boxes or anything.
Yeah.
And that was $85 or $90 a month. And then when it ended, it went to like $140 after a year.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I just want internet. And they're like, oh, you can get 400 download and like 15 upload for $100 a month. And I was like, yeah, okay, I want that. And I was like, is it a promotion that goes up in a year? And they're like, no, that's just like the price we have right now. And I was like, okay, fuck it. Like,
Yeah. What I don't understand about is internet in our area is why is our upload so garbage?
I don't know. I mean, other than like, because I mean, you upload videos, I upload videos, but like, other than doing that, you don't use a ton of it, I guess. Like,
Right, but like most other
not
areas in America get like same up and down.
great. Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird.
I guess I can't say for most, but like most other things that I've
Right.
seen online, like especially in like California and stuff, They get like the same up and down.
That's so weird.
And it's
Maybe more because we're like kind of rural.
Yeah.
You know? I wonder if that has something to do with it.
But I mean, even like in bigger cities around here, it's still the same. Because isn't your upload like the same as it was here, Nick?
Yeah, I've got 100 down, and I think it's
down.
only like 10 up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I don't. It's just weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, oh well. Guess we got to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean,
No other options.
it does what I need it to right now.
Yeah. It could take like a second when it takes like 10 minutes.
Right, because the download, you're like, cool.
Yeah.
Downloading shit really quick. I'm downloading stuff at 40 megabytes a second. This is cool.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anything else, Nick?
So the last thing I have is the Amazon Lord of the Rings series official release date.
You just say that again because you cut out.
The Amazon Lord of the Rings series has an official release date.
Okay, when is that?
September 2nd, 2022.
Oh, so over a year and a month.
Yeah, a year and a month from
Yeah.
now. Okay.
It's not too bad.
Like, are they dropping the whole series at once, or is it like
No, whole series at once.
Okay, I mean, that's not unreasonable then, because that's a year from now, and I'm assuming they've been filming for a few months at least.
They ended filming like 2 months ago. They wrapped
Okay.
filming.
For the whole thing, okay.
Yeah.
I'm wondering when. I haven't looked it up recently, but I'm wondering when Karate Kid comes out, or not Cobra Kai.
Oh,
Because
so Netflix dropped it again.
what?
Yeah, I forgot to tell
They
you that.
finished
My bad.
filming,
I
though.
know. They dropped it.
What?
Netflix dropped it. I
Is
don't know.
it still on Netflix though right now?
Yeah, the previous seasons. I don't know what's going on with it. Apparently they were like, I heard one rumor that they had to renegotiate the contract. I heard another rumor that there was a contract breach and that the producers of Cobra Kai or whatever wanted to leave. And then I heard another rumor that Netflix wanted to drop them with other series because they just didn't want to pay for it anymore.
Well, apparently, according to this article from last month, that it will air on Netflix season 4.
But no more seasons after that then?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I liked the series for sure.
Yeah, they dropped the brand. Oh wait, Netflix dropped a brand new teaser trailer. Never mind. Will hit screens in Q4, along with The Witcher.
2021.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, The Witcher comes out at the end of the year. Excited.
So plenty of stuff to watch this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys need to watch The Witcher. And Shane, you need to watch Blood of Zeus.
Yeah, gotta remind me when I'm not doing this.
I did watch The Witcher
Yeah, Josh watched it. I didn't.
all in one day.
Oh, yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Was that recently?
No, it was like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. I wonder when there's going to be a new season of Stranger Things.
I don't know. Be honest with you, I don't care either. I kind of fell off
Really?
on that.
I mean, I thought it was cool. I'm ready.
I watched
it.
the first half of the newest season or whatever that came out, and I just kind of, I don't know. I was never really into it though. I always like, it was really hard for me to stay immersed in that series. Like, I don't know. I definitely didn't hate it. I enjoyed it, but the whatever the newest season was, season 3 or 4, 3. I watched about the first half of it, and I legitimately was like forcing myself to watch that first half of it. I just
Really?
wasn't really enjoying it.
Huh.
And then I stopped. I was like, oh, I'll finish it later. And then I just literally never came back to it.
There isn't a release date yet, but it's going to be sometime in 2022, and they'll announce the release date in 2022.
So not in the beginning of 2020.
Probably the end of next year.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they're done filming that too. They have to be, otherwise,
Yeah.
unless it's like a fucking 4-year time skip in the show. Also,
Like, hey, you guys need to grow up.
Stop aging so fast, kids.
Oh, that was the other thing. The Walking Dead. Apparently, they're making a movie with Rick in it.
Yeah, they announced that like fucking 2019.
Who cares?
Like after he left the show.
Yeah, I don't care. I was just, yeah. Well, I thought it was. I literally just heard about it like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I thought it was interesting because like he left the show. So like
the actor did.
yeah.
That's why they took him out of the whatever.
I mean, he's supposed to be in the movie.
Well, but he left the
Oh.
show. So and he's coming back for a movie. But he
Maybe.
left the show because he didn't want to do the show anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that's just weird.
'Cause I don't want to do the show, Carl. Carl's like, Dad, Mom's a streetwalker, and then he's like, I want to make movies, Carl. And then...
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, that show got so bad.
No, it started out bad.
Like the very beginning wasn't great, and then like the last half of the first season was pretty good. The second season was good. And then the third season, as it progressed, it started to lose its touch a little bit. And then by the end of the third season, I didn't really care, but I watched, I think, the fourth one. And like I said before, the last episode I saw, Jesus literally took the wheel, and I was like, I'm fucking done.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought the whole first season wasn't great. So that's why I never stuck with it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fucking Glenn. People like boycotted the show, and Glenn died.
that's weird.
Yeah.
The character could die. It's a show.
It's a fucking
about zombies.
Yeah, where people die all the time. But if Daryl died, dude, that show
Would end.
would be
I mean,
done.
is it over? I don't
he's
even
a
know.
made up character. He wasn't even in the comic book.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which is wild that they're that crazy about a made up character.
Yeah. I mean,
Aren't they all made up?
Well, you know what I mean.
he's not in the original source
Fabricated,
material.
yeah, it's fabricated outside of the. Anyway.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Well, that's it, people. Thanks for hanging out, stopping by. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Check out One Piece videos if you want or don't. Check out Facebook if you want or don't. Links in the description below.
Check me out on YouTube, Marco1458. Twitter as well.
Plug the Instagram, Nick.
You can check me out nowhere, and you can never find me anywhere on the internet ever,
Except for here.
except for here.
You
This
want
is
to
it.
see me, you got to come by live.
All right.
All right,
Peace.
peace.